Welcome back to another reaction video, and we're diving back in with a brand new song. In fact, I think this band released an album either today or it will be released tomorrow, something like that. But it is the powerful Babymetal with yet another collaboration, this time with Spiritbox. Important word in there, not Courtney, not Poppy, Spiritbox. And I'm looking forward to this one. So let's dig in, shall we? Babymetal, My Queen, featuring Spiritbox official music video. Let's see what you got. What a place to stop, man. It's funny, whenever you do reactions and you look at a song, a music video in particular, you think to yourself, what thumbnail am I going to use? And there are aplenty to choose from. Interesting. You can't hear everything on a first time listen, although I do try my best to do the whole active listening gig. One thing that I've noticed with a lot of bands and new releases is there is this like resurgence of industrial, or at least what I deem to be industrial. It's this bigger, kind of tinier drum sound. It's this like, I don't know. It feels kind of digital. It feels raw. It feels very big sounding, well polished, but purposefully meant to sound live. And I don't have a problem with it at all. It's just a cool trend that I'm noticing. And I don't know who started it or where it's coming from, but most of the reactions that I'm looking at from this particular kind of genre, heavier music, metal music, there is this resurgence of industrial, and I think it's pretty cool. It feels mechanical. Someone just said mechanically aggressive in the chat here. I film these on Twitch every Friday at 1 p.m. Arizona time. Please come and join us. We'd love to see you there. And I could not agree more. Mechanically aggressive. But I like it. I also like that for the first 9 minutes, the priority has been Babymetal. I have been vocal on previous reactions about how I don't think I've heard a Babymetal song without a collaboration for a very long time. And it's not to say they aren't out there, it's just to say that I haven't looked into them or it hasn't been requested on the channel. So it's nice to see at least the whole beginning portion of it kind of more predominantly focused on them. And I would like to see a lot more songs with just them in it. I've got nothing against the collaborations. The people that they're collabing with are awesome. I'm a massive fan of all those bands. But I feel like in order to truly grow, you have to kind of focus on everything being isolated and new. This certainly helps with reach and eyes, particularly in the West Coast. But again, loving the songs, loving the music, but I'm very much looking forward to hearing more specific and focused Babymetal music. Now, that being said, bring on the box that has been spirited. Bruh, man, that's cool. I like it. I'm gonna say one. I've gone back a little bit. I really like the fact that it wasn't just Courtney screaming. Her screaming is amazing. We know that, but she's got a great voice, and to hear her do some of that almost Vogue, Madonna Vogue-like speaking, countered then by the screaming, was like a really nice, pleasant surprise for me. She's got a lot more range and ability than I think is showcased often in songs, because the standout thing that people got shocked by with Holy Roller was that very polished and very aggressive scream. So it's very cool to see that. I would like that her contribution to the song continues from this point to the end. Almost like a bit of a contradiction to what I said. But that it being a collaboration, that kind of feels right. It's very cool to see that. I like how it is the band and isn't just her. You can hear a lot more of the guitar influence, at least to me, sounds a lot more unpredictable, a lot more cyclic when it comes into that part of the song where they're screaming, which is really cool. And one thing I will say is their production on their music is phenomenal. It's incredibly well produced. I do sometimes feel like the singing in previous recordings is a little softer for my liking. In this one, the Babymetal vocal is nice and loud, and it's up there. I really like it, so I wanted to give a shout out to that, because it's too often we make I don't want to say critical, but a critique or note on something, and then don't go and address it if it has been corrected, or if it, to me, in my opinion, has been something that makes the sound a bit better. So there you go. So cool. Really enjoyed that one. Hell of a lot of fun. Stand by what I said. I want to see some more Babymetal focused music coming up as well, but I am a massive fan of the collabs they've done. I think it's a great song. I think that is probably one of my more favorite melodies and hooks from them. I love the scrape on the guitar, that digital effect that you can get by... There's a million ways to use a guitar other than the way it was intended, and that sounds like something that I could get cancelled for, but... I mean, in the sense of kind of pushing the body and touching the head to bend the neck a bit. It's a bit like using a whammy bar, but it's more theatrical. Playing on the above the nuts at the top, so you get that harp sound, which can be digitally influenced like that. Or just scraping up using a particular effect on the strings. So there's loads of ways, percussive things that you can do with the guitar, and I like to see it implemented in a way that is part of the hook. Feels really good, feels exciting, and I'm a big fan. So please get that album on my desk. Can't wait. Send more. Peace.